PCOS is an endocrine disorder that affects 1 in 10 women of reproductive age. The first thing that I want to pick out of that is that it's an endocrine disorder. That means that there is something fundamentally wrong with the way our hormones are working within our body. The second thing is that 1 in 10 women is a huge number of women with PCOS, and that means that we're really not alone. There are so many women out there who understand exactly what it is to have PCOS and how to tackle it on a daily basis. Let's have a look at those symptoms that I'm sure you know all too well. Symptoms of PCOS include hirsutism, or excess hair growth or unwanted hair where you don't want it. It involves hair loss. It involves infertility and an irregular menstrual cycle. And many of us also have issues with weight. We gain weight very quickly and then we struggle to lose weight. Now, diagnosis is often made by two ways. There's often a blood test as well as an ultrasound. The blood test normally reveals high luteinizing hormone in comparison to follicle stimulating hormone. We'll get into the detail of what those hormones are and what they do in later videos, but for now just bear in mind luteinizing hormone is high in comparison to follicle stimulating hormone. Also, our testosterone or androgen levels are very high, and that's really the cause of a lot of those pesky symptoms of PCOS. And finally, about 40% of us will also have high insulin levels, which is suggestive of insulin resistance. Now, the medical community is not really sure what the cause of PCOS is, but it's largely thought that there is difficulty processing carbohydrates and there's something happening with our insulin, and that's something that we'll get into in a later video. One last thing that I want to mention is that there is no cure for PCOS. We could have a full hysterectomy and our ovaries removed, and it's likely that we would still suffer with metabolic syndrome or some of the symptoms of PCOS. Having said that though, there is hope. I really believe that we can manage our PCOS and we can tackle it on a daily basis, and that's really what this membership site is all about. In the next video, we're going to be having a look at the normal menstrual cycle versus the PCOS cycle, because it's important to understand what's happening with our cycles, and that will give us the tools that we need to manage our PCOS.